Hi, my name is Rachel Zeskind, and you are watching Actor to Actor for LookToTheStars.org. I personally think that anybody that's in the public eye has a responsibility on their shoulders.
Sure.
And I would like to kind of hear how you feel about that.
Oh, I completely agree. And as you said, all that we do is what we do because this is our plan. I am a devout Christian, and I believe that everything I am and everything I have is a direct reflection of what God has in plan for my life. I think we're all blessed to be a blessing. Like I said before, no one's gotten to where they are without the help of someone. And I feel like without the prayers of my mom and the people that are close to me, and the people that aren't necessarily close but have remembered me in prayer, I think all of that helps. So it's like, I think that those angles, mind, body, and spirit, in whatever you do, to do things that will sharpen your mind, whether it be, for me, is acting, is watching film, dissecting film, or whatever. For the grocery person you mentioned, it may be knowing where the things go after it's closed, and being able to put things back quickly and efficiently, and being able to have great customer service and help people, in your body, and keeping yourself healthy, and eating right, and getting exercise, and soul, your spirit, really connecting to your source, my source being Jesus Christ, and knowing what He has in store for me, knowing that He does want me to do great things, and then He does want me to have the desires of my heart. So all of those things let me know right there that I have a responsibility. I'm blessed. I feel like I have such favor. I know so many actors that aren't working, and then with the threatening strike and all these things are happening, a lot of people, people are losing money. People are in a frenzy because they in the anxiety. They don't know what's going to happen. So I really feel that God has put me in a position of favor. And my thing is, who am I to take that favor and to bury it? In the Bible it talks about the talents. Who am I to take that and bury it and just hope that when He comes back, when my card is pulled, that I can say, hey, you gave me this, and I can have just this to give it back to you. I feel like all of us have a direct responsibility to take the blessings we're given, whether it be the grocery store man that has the job or the actor that has the job, and say, I've been put in this level for a specific reason, and that is to be a blessing to someone else. So, that's my whole thing, the reach down and pull up. So I think that, that's, I'm not saying that speaking for everyone, but I do think everyone has a responsibility, whether you are an artist or whether you're, whatever you're doing. You need to understand that everything you do affects someone. Everything you do, someone's watching you. A lot of people say, I don't want to be a role model. That's too bad.
Anybody who's sucking air
is breathing, is just walking around, is leading someone somewhere. You're either leading them to the left, or you're leading them to the right, and you're going to be held accountable for it. It's as simple as that. So as far as responsibility, I think it should be for everyone. There's a lot of talk about rappers, the music's so bad it's completely leading people, and I don't think you can say all rappers, and I don't think you can say that, just single them out either. Because there's a garbage man that every once in a while skips some trash cans, and there's a kid looking out the window that sees that. I think all of us as professionals, as people that are striving for a better life, have to understand that there are eyes on us, and that those eyes are being influenced, and everything they do is going to affect other people. A lot of kids, I come from a single parent household. I like to say a lot of the things I learned about life, I learned in school. I learned in middle school. I learned in elementary school. I learned from other kids. You know what I mean? It's like when my mom wasn't around, I'm going to learn it from someone. Just like a lot of kids now, they play video games all day, and that's all they do. If we don't become parents to our children, someone else or something else is going to become parents to them. And then when we look back and say, what did we do wrong, or what happened, it's going to be right in front of our face. It's going to be us. It'll be our own hands, or lack of the application of our hands that has caused the situation that our children are in.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. I mean, it becomes harder and harder to raise children with the kind of attention and support that they need, because both parents usually have to work, if there are even two parents, and it all, I think it does come down to that foundation of providing a strong foundation, whether it's a single family household, and whether it's two parents and both of them have to work. It's finding those resources to build this type of foundation. You know, if you don't have the time to spend with your kids, instead of maybe putting them in front of the television and letting them be raised by shows that they see on television and learning their values and how to treat, having boys learn how to treat women from watching
videos and TV and
right, yeah, which is, I mean, it's pretty disturbing.
But it's real.
It is real, and you know, a lot of parents that they don't feel like they have options. Well, what am I going to do with my kid? You know, I'll just turn on the television. It's like reaching out. Both the community needs to reach out to these people, and also these people need to you know, like you were talking about, awareness. It's really hard to take action on anything that you are not aware and accepting that this is a situation. And you know, I'm a single mom, and there's no way that I would be able to do it if I didn't have a community around me that I could reach out to. And I had to take responsibility for that, instead of sitting around going, I wish I had some support. You know, gee, I live 3,000 miles away from any of my family. I had to really make an incredible effort to reach out to other people and say, this is my situation, you know, I need to get involved, you know, and that's made all of the difference in my daughter's life. Have been people like you, people who are mentors, they're like, this isn't my kid, but you know what, I'm not her father, but I'm going to step up and I'm going to show her how a man treats a child in an appropriate way. I'm going to let this child watch me treat women, you know, adult women this specific way, and treat other men this way, so that, you know, that child that's from a single parent household, no matter how good of a parent I am, there's certain things that she's got to learn elsewhere. And so, you know, it's been important to expose her to what does a healthy marriage look like, and have the ability to have her see that.
Absolutely.
Because right now it's not something she can learn from me. You know.
Absolutely.